So hello and welcome back to School of Stock Market everyone, and this is going to be the post market analysis of Nifty 50 and Bank Nifty. Apart from that guys, we are also going to share two really important stocks that are going to be really useful for tomorrow's trading, as the stock that we had shared yesterday has given us a return of 40 points. So guys, do watch the video till end to actually understand as to what are the crux in the market, what are the expectations from the market, and what should you do for your tomorrow's trading, right? So as you can see, today we have Nifty 50 daily chart on our screen, as we had talked yesterday that there is definitely a bullish bias in the market, and the reason that I had given you for the bullish bias is that first, market was standing at the support. Secondly, an indecision was made by the market on the Friday, and after that on the Monday, given a higher closing, we had a confirmation that there are bulls who are trying to pull the market up, and today we have seen that market has followed that prediction. And as now the market looks like that will try to chase this all-time high and will again try to go above the 16,000 level. Whether that will be possible or not, we'll talk about that only when market reaches that level. But if you were asking me that what do you think, then that I don't think so that market is not looking in that strength, because what sort of candles are made by the markets is really important. As you can see, definitely market is having a bullish bias and giving us a higher closings, but you can see these candles with less body. We need a good body candle, a complete control of the bulls to take us about that particular level. That is what needed. I'm not saying that without that breach of 16,000 is not possible. Obviously everything is possible, but if those type of candles were forming, then we would be more confident about that breach, right? So apart from that, the thing is that definitely there is a bullish bias and market is chasing that level again. But if you guys have any problem or any confusion as to that, on the weekly chart I had said that there is bearish bias, but I told you that bearish bias is there on the weekly chart, but that will be sustained only if market breaches below the 15,640 to 80 level, which is a great support for the Nifty 50 on that daily basis. So for market to continue that bearish bias that is there on the weekly chart, market has to break below that, right? Apart from that, on the daily chart I had told you that there is a bullish bias, and you can see market is following that. Now let me show you what was the intraday momentum in the market and how you could have took the trade and what are the chances for your tomorrow's trade, right? So let me take you to the early chart first. So today, as you will acknowledge, that market has given us a good gap up opening above the resistance level, and I had told you this yesterday that if you see a big gap up or gap down opening, then there is no point in trading, because either market will get consolidate or market will change the momentum and will go in the direction against the gap up direction, right? Or the gap direction. As you can see, today market has given us a good gap up, but after that you'll see that there was not such momentum. Market was trading between a range of 50 to 60 point, which is not a good thing to do, not a good idea to take a trade in the options if market is just moving in this particular range of 50 to 60 points, right? So I hope you guys were also not get fooled by that, and you were aware that whatever I had told you, you were being consistent and had not taken any trade because of this big gap up opening. And after the big gap up opening, we have not seen any signals that market was coming below the this particular level. After that, if we would have seen that market is coming below this level, then we could have taken the short trade, but there was no signal by the market. So definitely there was no chance for trade today in the Nifty 50, as we can clearly see. Now what for tomorrow? Definitely the thing is that we will be looking at this particular, if market breaks this particular level, then we can go short. Otherwise we have to be long, as there on the daily basis we are seeing a bullish bias. So if we see that market goes below this level, then you can short. Otherwise you can go long, because definitely there is a bullish bias on the daily basis. So we can speculate based upon that. Apart from that, this gap that has been created by the market today, this gap will be filled by the market. Whether it will be filled tomorrow or it will be filled after 2 days, we can't say anything about that, but this gap will be filled. So be ready if you see market going below this particular support level near 15,750s. If you see market going below this, then you can short the market. Otherwise you can stay long because we have a bullish bias on the daily basis. So I hope you are very clear about the how you can take trade in the Nifty 50 and what was the momentum in the Nifty 50 for today. Now let me take you to the Bank Nifty. And as you can see, Bank Nifty has given us a closing above this particular resistance level of the Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty is definitely in a mood to get a swing above this level and will try to chase the upper resistance of the Bank Nifty. But the problem is that Nifty 50 is not giving Bank Nifty that sort of support, because Nifty 50 is still trading below its resistance. Last time also you can see 2 continuous days we have seen that Bank Nifty has given us a closing above this particular resistance but was not able to go further above. The reason was that the sole reason for that was Nifty 50 was trading below its resistance. So as Nifty 50 was not able to go above, so does the Bank Nifty. So that's the problem. That was the problem last time, and I think that is going to be the problem for this time also. Until and unless Nifty 50 does not go above its resistance, that it will be really difficult for the Nifty Bank to go above its resistance. I am not saying that it is completely impossible, but yeah, the likelihood of that is really low, right? So you need to understand this fact. So if anybody is planning to take a long trade based upon that Bank Nifty has given us a closing above resistance level, is not that a good idea. Obviously you can go, because if you see both the indices in isolation, that definitely Nifty Bank is giving us some sort of signals that you can go long on it. But you have seen last time also, you can see this time also, you can see here also, whenever the Bank Nifty has given us a closing above this resistance level, but all these time Nifty 50 was not above Nifty 50's resistance and bank, so thus Bank Nifty was not able to sustain above this level for longer period of time. That's why I'm telling you, you can't go long in the Nifty Bank as of now. The reason is that Nifty 50 is below its resistance. So just wait for Nifty 50 also to give us a closing above its resistance. Once it happens that both the indices on the same day gives us a closing above their resistance, then we can definitely go long. Otherwise, if you see Nifty Bank coming below its support level now, this particular level of 35,520s, if you see Bank Nifty coming below this, then you can definitely short the Nifty Bank. This is the thing you can do in the Nifty Bank. Apart from that, I'll show you the important level for the Nifty Bank also. Based upon them you can trade. Today you can see in the Nifty Bank also we have seen a good gap up opening, and after that there was a good momentum, but the gap you will recognize that it is not 35,300. So the previous closing was 35,192 and today's opening was 35,495 was the today's opening. But you will see that market came down and made a low of 35,340. So the difference between both the opening and the closing, yesterday's closing and today's first candle, was about 200 point, which is not that much for the Bank Nifty, obviously, because Bank Nifty is a highly volatile index. Apart from that, it is also trading about 35,000. So yeah, that was a good movement, but not that big also, right? So I hope you understand it was less than 1% momentum in the Bank Nifty after the 1 hour. So that's why Bank Nifty has followed the direction and went up. Apart from that, you can see that the momentum was there, but the momentum was not that great in the Bank Nifty as well, because prices have risen but not more than 100 and 150 points. So that's not a much momentum from the point of view of the Nifty Bank. So I hope you understand that, right? For tomorrow definitely you'll wait. I'm telling you not to go long and wait. Once market goes below this 35,530s level, then you can again short the Nifty Bank. I hope you are clear with that, right? So now let's talk about the yesterday 2 stocks that we had picked. So first is Tata Consumer. Tata Consumer, again we have not seen much momentum, just 8 points downside. On the side that I have told you to short, it has given us a momentum of 8 points. So yeah, not much profit. And the second stock that we had picked was Grasim again, and Grasim has given us some tremendous returns. As you will acknowledge that I have told you to go long in the Grasim above 1543, and I think the high made by the Grasim today was 1582. So almost 40 points gain was there in the Grasim. So I hope you guys enjoyed and had a lot of profits in the Grasim. So congratulations. And tomorrow again we are going to use the momentum of the Grasim, and we are going to long Grasim above 1585, and we are going to short the Grasim below are 1575, right? So these are the two important levels, 1585 for long, 1575 so for short. So I hope the momentum continues and we gain more points in the Grasim. So stop loss is going to be 1%, and accordingly target is going to be 1.5 to 2%. So I hope you are clear with that. And the second stock that I have picked is ICICI Bank, which has given us a great or a lot of gap up opening today. So definitely it's time to short the ICICI Bank. We are going to short the ICICI Bank below 662, because my speculation is that ICICI Bank is going to get will go downside to fill this gap. That's why I'm telling you to short. So you can short below 662, taking stop loss of 1% and target of 1.5 to 2% accordingly. So I hope you got everything about the Nifty 50, Bank Nifty, ICICI Bank and Grasim, and you'll trade accordingly. So guys, happy trading. I hope you like the content. Please do press the like button, share the video, and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much.